Hello and welcome to a Crusader Kings to When the World Stopped Making Sense Let's Play. I'm hoping that this Let's Play will be multiplayer as well as a mega campaign in the end. We've already started playing. We've done about 6 years. I was playing with my brother yesterday, and we're both playing two hordes. We're gonna have people jump into the game every so often and just cover different people. He was playing as the Sunnlybeard. We'll have people jump in and just shape the world. I really want to just have people shaping the world as I just try to lead. I might even jump in as different factions throughout the time and just screw around. So I'm really just interested in this time period, to be honest, as well. Like, that's why I'm doing this, and I love the Great Migration area period, which is this, and just settling. I want to settle. I want to get this horde and settle it somewhere in Western Europe, and then found a feudal faction, a feudal empire. Eventually EU4, Renaissance, become colonized or something. Just want to do all that good stuff. So we're going to start here. Have played a bit. Sorry about that. We started this guy. Started as Batur. He was basically just a scholar. He was really good at learning. A scholar and a bookish disposition. That's what he has, a bookish disposition. He was also slothful. Had quite an ambition about him though. I mean, despite that. He's also a bit of a trusting guy. Has some terrible intrigue. I'm surprised he didn't die earlier. Died at almost 70. And he was a kind man, but he was only kind in his old age. He didn't have that for most of the time. And I'm playing as his first son, Tonzak, who has a terrible diplomacy score, which sucks. But he has, decent stewardship, decent varying things. Hopefully he has a few good things. He's a shy, wrathful, temperate and humble man. But one good thing about him is he's betrothed to the first daughter of the Sunnlybeard Khan, who, yes, my brother was playing as, but I did get this marriage before he joined, so it's not too kind of cheaty there. Another thing I want to say about this game, and this Let's Play in general, is I want to do a style that's more kind of choppy, so I don't want to just do what a lot of other YouTubers do, which is just show you what I'm doing, because play quite slowly and I pause often, so I don't think I'd be able to actually pull it off, to be honest. Like, I'd have to play a lot differently to what I usually do, and like I just wouldn't be good at it. I just know it. And did watch one guy before who did a EU3 multiplayer series, and he cut it every time something interesting happened, talked about it for a bit, showed it off, and then cut it again and waited till something else interesting happened. And for wars and stuff, I'll show you those. And we're in a war right now, but I think this is an easy war. For more interesting wars, I think I'll show, but the more boring ones, just like this war, I'm just taking this guy's territory. KIEV declared war on me, taking his territory. It should be easy. But for more interesting wars, I'll show them. But I want to do the choppy style. I think that's probably a bit more my style, and hopefully we can make that style work. So yeah, let's begin. So I'll just do a little cut here, and I'll arrange some things to talk about, and we can get right into it. So I just captured the Kievan king guys in this battle, followed the Kievan army back, so that was a really good fight there. He actually declared this war, so I'm just gonna get some prestige and piety out of it. And then so we've only got one other water fight right now. It's basically my vassal's doing it, so it should be really easy, and I'll come back when that's done. Okay guys, so we just we won that war. We burnt the holding down, captured a bunch of population, so that was good. I'm actually getting really worried at the moment, because I've been looking at one of my vassal clans, Clan Dengazi, and they've got a lot of potential they've got more manpower than me, but more population than me, but they've also got more potential population by quite a bit. So that's worrying. This guy doesn't really, he's just pathetic. I need to split him off because I was going to get that clan uprising thing if I did that, if I didn't do that, so... Yeah, I'm getting really worried. I wonder how I can kind of get the power of this guy to go down. I mean, he doesn't mind me, he likes me. His clan doesn't mind me. It's only my prestige holding it back. But I have to find a way to curtail his power a little bit. Also, I want to get some of these vassals of mine, because I subjugated this entire area of Goths. I want to get some of these vassals of mine to give me their land, which I will do when I have the chance, I think. On another note, I've been checking out the Sabers, and they actually have a defensive pact against them, so we've got these guys. We've also got the High Chief, Geordie. No, that's not how you do it. There's a few others. I don't know where they are. Somewhere around here. Oh, hang on. It's these two. So it's not too big. And that's all that's against them. But if that grows, there might be a good opportunity to actually stop them from growing too much power. Though when that guy dies, and he is 70, I don't know if that will give me an alliance. I'm married to this guy's sister. So I think he'll be my brother-in-law. So I think it might give me an alliance. Definitely a non-aggression pact. So we'll see how that turns out. So this shouldn't be too big of a threat, actually. I want to find a way to take down the Byzantine Empire as well. See what happens there. What's going on here? War for elective monarchy. Wow. Interesting. You're also fighting that guy. Okay. I think I know who's going to win that war. So around the world, yeah, it's looking alright. Oh, did this guy convert to Nicene? Okay, I think does he start Nicene? I don't think he starts Nicene. He converted from his Arian religion. These guys are still Arians, they're actually converting some of the provinces into Arian. I actually have a feeling when I head, because I'm planning to head west in this game, hopefully I'll be able to convert to one of the Christianities, and I think Arian will be a good one. Would be a good one to convert to. Bit of a ahistorical Europe with Arian as the dominant, or possibly dominant religion. This guy's Arian? This guy's be Arian, yeah. That or Insular, I mean, that could be interesting. Or we got Celtic. We'll see how it goes. Anyway. Next plans are, we'll just keep expanding the Horde. I want to revoke this guy's title when I get enough prestige, and we'll get back when one of those two things happens. So guys, I just got this event. And I was looking at my character. He's being male, unmarried, almost handsome in a court filled with young women who will seek your attention is not half-barred, a particularly young wench, almost irresistible, desires the pleasure of my company. I think my guy, yeah, he's not married. He'll soon be. He's 22, actually around my age. I think, you know what, he's a humble, shy man. And I don't know if his aggression is going to help with the ladies, but he's also temperate. I mean, if anything, this guy would not soil his soul with a night of passion. So my character is going to be a chase man. Yep, it's going to hurt his fertility. But yeah, the Christians will like it. Maybe he'll convert. We get some monthly piety. We also, and this is why I did it this time, we just fought a massive battle against the Kievans. We're invading them at the moment to subjugate them, to conquer them. So that should be good. We're gonna chase them down, and you know what? I reckon we'll have a look at this one. Try my hand at a bit of commentary while I fight. Oh, that's amazing. Counter Norse. What was it before? Must have been Slavic. That's great. And they disappeared. Okay. Here's the question: do we attack Kiev? Do we go for Kiev now, or do we take attrition, or do we wait for their army to come back around? Smash it first. I think we wait for their army to come around. Alright, I'll let you know if there's any developments in the war. So we're about to engage the Kievan army. They just appeared and managed to get a good date on them. And we're just gonna completely destroy them, it looks like. And quickly get out of this attrition province. Where's he going? Yeah, he's heading up. He's shattered retreat away. I'll wait for him to come back and we'll whack-a-mole him again until his army dies. On another note, our ruler's betrothed, has come of age. Gregorius, envious, arbitrary, and deceitful. Ooh, sounds like a scary one. Deceitful, arbitrary, envious. Ooh. Well, I said I'd marry her. Hopefully she's fertile. No. I respect. The siege is way more important. I think my character needs some respect. God. Okay, here they come. We'll crush them there. Also, I can see my. Let's just get them real quick. Yep. I can see my vassals actually fighting a war right now. So cool. Are you defending an war? Oh good, we got a prisoner. I'm just gonna stand around and keep whack-a-moling them till they're dead. So hang on, so what are you? I thought we already had cycle. There are rumours among my troops that supernatural forces are working against us in the war. Whether these rumours are true or not, my men are highly demoralised. That sucks, but we're gonna win anyway, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what it's talking about. We already own Circle, so the Gezi War for Circle. Is that my wife? No. Looks like the god. God? Yeah, God. I wonder if the god approves of this war. No, I would think not. Well, yeah, we're fighting heathens, of course. Alright, this should be over soon. I'll just mop up operations at this point, so I'll get back when something interesting happens. So we got a preacher of the Zoroastrian faith in our lands, and I think, let's just read it. Veche, preacher in service of Mepe Mepta Demaneses of Lycia, Lazica, has arrived in Lower Depinur to spread the gospel of their foreign religion. He has little regard for our old faith, declaring it sinful. He has explained in details the horror we shall suffer in the afterlife unless we mend our ways. Now, I think we should know more about Zoroaster, because I've looked at the Zoroastrian Moral Authority and it's around 80, and our religion's around 20, so we should convert a bit better if we have that. Especially these hipsterians down here. Hopefully they'll convert. But, you know, I don't mind mixing it up. Hordes, that's a good thing about Hordes in my opinion. They can mix up the religious thing, and in regards to Kiev, they have a garrison of around 2,000 men. We can't siege it, not without taking a ridiculous amount of attrition and not being able to siege it anyway. So we're going to have to just see how that one goes. Hopefully, maybe we'll call our allies in when they're finished with their war, and we'll do the siege with them. Anyway. Okay, so I'm bringing the full might of my Khaganate down upon Kiev at the moment. I've called all the vassals, the tribal vassals. I've requested the troops from the tribal vassals in Crimea down there, and all the nomadic tribes are coming to do this. And hopefully we'll have enough men, still a bit doubtful, but hopefully we'll have enough men to break Kiev, crack it like an egg. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay guys, so luckily we managed to capture the chief of Kiev in a battle, or my vassal did. So that's the war over, and that was lucky because we could not siege Kiev without attrition. So let's do it. And glorious, we took Kiev. Gonna pillage these holdings to gain 50 gold. Oh man, that's good. And pillage just for some population in gold. And we'll get to pillage that again when we in October, I think. Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good to me. We'll ride these guys back to the capital. And we need to give the clan some more land, it looks like. I think we'll just give it to Subi. They're still more powerful than me though. We'll give it to this guy. So we're going to give this guy the shittiest province we can that we directly control, which is going to be that one. So we're going to give him that province. Go. And that satisfies the clan. Okay. Terran has fallen under the sway of Vak and his religion. Oh, so my marshals become Zoroastrian. Wow. Alright, alright. The poison the preacher ends here. No, I think we're going to let him see where this goes. Yeah, we plundered Kiev, good prestige. So our current population will tick over in the month. Okay, so we gained a tiny bit from that because we took a better province, gave away the shitter one. Ah, that guy annoys me, how powerful he is. That guy, he's going to get, at least we can balance him out with that. We're getting good population though, we're getting up there. Alright, I think the next war is going to be me. I'm going to get up to my... Oh, no, hang on. Better demobilize those guys. So I think I'll see if I can recruit any men. I should be able to get a few. And then I'll, yeah, that's a lot. I'll get that soon. And then I'm going to recruit a few more men and we'll take this guy's title away, hopefully. Hopefully we can still do that. He's going to say no, but we'll kill him. Alright, I'll get back to you when that happens. Okay guys, so Vak here. Vak continues his preaching his religion in the lower Dnieper, and he seems to be gathering a larger and larger audience. After listening to one of his sermons, you have to admit that the new faith may have some advantages. So, we have a choice here. We have to embrace. We could embrace the Zoroaster, or we could banish the preacher. And I think we're gonna go with the fun option, to be honest. And I'd rather have this because of the moral authority of I didn't know that. The moral authority is 83. Like, oh, it's gonna help convert it when I invade these lands so much easier. So it does hit my prestige. It increases my piety. That's really bad for my prestige, but we'll see how we get it up. We should be able to get it up. We won't be able to revoke these titles, but we'll get it up. So we're gonna do this. We will be Zoroaster. Okay. Which sect will I support? Mazdeism, the Orthodox worship of the primordial twin gods. Well, so it claims that the two gods are primordial entities. What more, Mazdeism holds a certain optimism about human nature, and it's staunch in its belief of free will. Second to be piety. Zoravianism, the worship of time eternal and the movement of the stars. Zervanist sect is specifically referring to material Zervanism, believing that the two gods are twin sons of the primordial Zerdan, a primordial and transcendent goal without good or evil. Oh wow. So that gives me martial, which is very good, and learning. I think I'd probably prefer that over the piety and vassal opinion. And Siavistism, the belief, the worship of hero god of death and resurrection. So with the smallest sect here, largely practices in the northern fringes of Iranian culture. So that would be kind of where we were. We are sort of kind of northwest. Worshipping the legendary hero Siavish as a god, their sect is heavily influenced by local pagan traditions and theology. Now that, I think that I might be able to get behind, because it's a kind of a blend of the pagan way we've been. So to take that would be, I think to take this would be very, I'd like this, because it's really good for martial and learning, but this keeps us, you know, where we are. This keeps us like where our roots are in paganism and stuff. So I think this is probably the best to take. Fertility and national tax, that's pretty good as well. So yeah, we're going to take that. It's a smaller sect, but we'll be one of those. Ugh, what am I doing? Oh, it's changed that one. That's why. So yeah, we can see we are Zoroastrian. Zoroastrianism has spread into basically Europe now. This counts as Europe. So let's set about trying to convert my vassals now. I'll get back when if we can do it. We managed to get one of them. We basically just increased enough relations to get him to convert, so that's going to be really good. No, you are Zoroastrian. I saw that. Yeah. Okay, we'll see if we can get the other one. And I noticed something else. I couldn't get my guy to convert, by the way, but I noticed that the Suburkanate here has also converted to they convert to Baltic this time. 50 clerk, eh? Ah, good. Oh, you're terrible. Good thing you're only my brother. You are the heir to the clan, though. But yeah, he converted to Baltic, so looks like Tibetan is gonna, whatever that religion is, it's gonna die soon, just like real life. I've never seen that religion before. That one. Mazdan. Anyway. But yeah, so hopefully we can spread Zoroastrian until we convert to Aryan Christianity or some other form of Christianity. And this is still Aryan. Looks to be, yep. There's still Aryans over here, so they're slowly converting their populations. So we need to definitely bump up our prestige, because people hate us right now a lot, and that's good. But what I was saying, yeah, so people really hate us a lot right now, and that's why that other guy wouldn't convert, because his clan sentiment is so bad because of our bad prestige. When that goes up, and then I boost relations with him, maybe educate my son or something, he'll convert. So basically, it all relies on prestige right now. So we might save some of this money and create one of these titles. But I don't want to do the duchies. I want to do the kingdom. And I've got the piety too. It's going to give me a lot more prestige, but it's also going to give me claims on this guy and just general. You know, I need to start building those sorts of titles up as well. Pass it down to my children and whatnot. But yeah, so I've got a son now. He's obviously going to be a Zoroastrian. Siavishist. What should I call him? Well, my father was Bitar, so this guy could be Hatar. Hatar, yeah, Hatar, sure. Your name is Hatar. Alright guys, I'm going to build up a bit of prestige, fight some more little minor wars. I'll get back to you. Probably wait a bit of time as well. It'll be a little while before I come back probably. So guys, I'm just going to end the episode here. We'll make a break, and hope you enjoyed episode 1. And I'll be back with episode 2 soon, very soon.